I apologize. It turns out I was recording, but the encoder overloaded, so the entire video was useless. So now I'm about a half hour ahead of what you guys remember from last time. What I did wasn't really all that much, honestly, but I decided to go to the store, and I got some stuff. It's now Tuesday. The beginning of the video that broke, it was Monday. So yes, I spent an entire day just doing stuff. I got mosquito spray. I got a cabinet of food, and that's for Killju whenever I figure out how to do it. I got engine fluids and that part. And yeah, that's actually about it. And my encoder is not overloading, thank the Lord. I have a system that works now. I'm just gonna get right to it. From what you guys remember, I couldn't do anything because I sucked at driving. Well, I did something. And now, I'm going to just go ahead and build a car. And I'm sorry for the frame rate. I know it's like low. It might be low actually, I don't know. But I do know that I read somewhere that if I want to fix my stuff, I gotta lower my frame rate. Like if I want to keep the encoder from overloading, I gotta lower my frame rate. Like I'm raising this jack, which is actually going through the frame of the car. That's at max. Now, I don't want to make it seem like I know exactly what I'm doing. No, I'm looking over a guide. The guide I'm looking at is called Electric Boogaloo. I will put a link in the description, as well as while I'm going through, I will edit in the final product of the video, and I will have in the bottom corner of the screen, about here or so, with the size of the bolts and how many bolts there are, so that way, if you're watching this video as a tutorial, then you know what to do, and if you're not watching as a tutorial, then you'll still know what to do. Now, the subframe, that involves a 10mm spanner. There's one in each corner. Now this video is probably going to be pretty long. Let's see, I started about 3 or 4 minutes ago. So in about a half hour, or pretty much when I get done with the suspension, I will turn the video off. But I will also turn on a new video. Mostly just because I don't want to make too many long videos. Just because no one's going to want to watch them. Okay. Next, the steering rack. That has 9mm bolts. Where's the steering rack? Oh, there it is. Now, I also know that I've built this car no less than 4 times. So I pretty much know how it goes. But a guide just makes things faster. I want a 9mm for this one. There's 4 bolts, 2 on each end. And while I'm doing this, I will go ahead and like just talk about stuff. So, I'm an average person. I'm about 16 or so. Actually, why am I saying that? I'm over 16 years old. Gonna be 17 soon. And I am dying inside. Now, the next one is steering column. I believe that's this. That is 8mm. But, it was upside down. Yeah, I have a decent school, I guess. I don't know, I'm gonna not say what it is, mostly just because I really don't feel like doing it. But, yeah, I got some nice classes. My teachers are nice. Okay, let me finish this bolt. Because if I don't finish that bolt, I'll probably forget, and then it'll fall apart, and...
Oi, meidän jällikakaivo olisi ihan täyntää ase. Tulsiks putsailemaan sen?
And one.
Et jos viitte...
Okay. I have 2 sewage jobs on the line now. Next part I need is the wishbones. There's 2 of them. Front right. And the front left. Those are 10mm size bolts. So, if you were wondering, I can drive in real life, so this game kind of just instills the fear of God into me, pretty much. Because if you crash, you gotta fix it yourself. Holy Jesus, that makes you drive a lot more carefully. It also actually kind of helped me at one point, because I nearly ran off the road at one point. And I ended up not doing that, because that's bad for your car. Next we need the spindles. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. Like I said, just because I built this a few times doesn't mean I don't need that guide. You know, let me just bring all this stuff out, and then I'll just assemble it. While I do that, gives me more time to tick. So, this game has actually helped me in real life, kind of, I guess. But I need to learn stick. Hopefully this game assists me with that as well. That's kind of just a pipe dream. Mostly just because I don't use this game like a stick game. But I don't drive the car stick. Like, I know I have to shift up and down, but I have an automatic clutch turned on just so I don't have to do it. Which means I kind of, you know, don't do that. I don't know what to talk about, guys. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm stuttering or I don't know what to say, because I don't really know what to say. There's nothing to say. I'm too new of a YouTuber to wait. Okay. I'm too new of a YouTuber to have an audience to talk to, essentially. So, yeah, it's kind of just how life works. Okay, next we want to put on the spindles. Those are 12 mils. Now the bolt is at the bottom. Yep, there it is. It's at the bottom. It's a very iffy one to get to. And like I said, I'm not doing this by heart. I'm doing this off of a tutorial on the interwebs. Electric Boogaloo. It is not, in fact, a tutorial, because if it was, I'd have to put the name of the person. Steering rods. They're also 12 mils. Gotta put the struts in first, though. Where's the strut? 9 mils. 9 mil, 10 mil, 12. What in the world? Let's just start with a 9. No, 9, there we go. Alright, I believe there's 4 down here. And I was right, okay. So... can't forget these. These nuts. I'm sorry. That was insanely horrible. And old. Now I believe that I need the 12 mil. And I need to put in the steering rod as well. Oh, that's backwards. And now I could go through and make that aligned right now, but screw that. Steering rod adjust. That's a 14 millimeter, but I'm not going to do that. Trailing arms. That's a half shaft. Wait, what's a trailing arm? Like I said, The thing that I'm looking at is not quite. It's used a lot, but not what I would call. How do you do this? Is this the right side? This is right. No, it's left. Did I not put in the right? Oh, do I have to put the disc brake in? Yeah, because this goes on like that. I'm gonna have to guess that's a 14, because the tires are 14. Yeah. And then I'm gonna go and throw the tire on this. Front right. I like how when you grab something, it kind of just turns not real if it's something stacked on it. Is it inside out? No, that's definitely not how it goes. Oh, wait a minute. That's tight. I'm forgetting something. I have to be forgetting something. Oh, I have the wrong bolt. No, wait. Okay, I have the right spanner now. Left. Oh, I have the wrong side. God, I am. It's a Sunday. Leave me be. They're all the same, honestly. Why can't I just use them all the same? Jesus Christ. So, aside from the fact that I had a mega derp moment there, we have a tire on now. But see, if they were all the same, I could very simply, because they are all the same, they're just labeled differently. I could very easily throw a tire in like that. If I pop a tire, which is not a thing in the game actually, but if I pop the tire, then I could very easily just pop that back on and drive home. Somehow get the old tire fixed. Yada yada yada. Kerblewski. Let's finish this. Ah. Let me just get this over with. I wonder if I can die by just inhaling the whole cigarette in one puff. We're about to find out. I know that should most likely get rid of my stress meter. Dear God. Okay, in real life, I would definitely be dead from that. Alright. Now let's skip 10. No, it was 9, 10, and 12. 9. 9, 9, 9, 9. I am Hitler. Actually, I really shouldn't make those jokes. Let's do that. 2 more on the bottom, 3 on top, and 1 on the side. So, anybody else play this game? People that watch it? I know I'm not the only one. Did anybody else watch a video about this game and decide to go buy it? That's what I did. If anybody knows Squirrel or the Squirrel's Nuts, then they would probably realize that he does a lot of games like this, and I'm kind of copying him. I will be honest, I'm kind of copying him, but enough. Well, there is something wrong with that, but he's the reason I've bought a couple games actually. Come on. There we go. Alright, now we put on half shaft. Wait, no. Put on the disc brake first. What is a 15 mil used for? I don't think there's a single bolt in the game that is required by that yet. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. I'll go through and align the tires later. I'll probably end up doing that off camera, honestly, just because it's really tedious and boring. That is the first half of the suspension finished. And we have been going for 15 minutes. Alright. I'm on track to keeping nice, short videos. Let's go ahead and get the back done. And that'll probably it for the video. Well, I might do a little bit of engine build. Oh, I gotta replace that. Let's just go all the way up. Alright. Now, the rear is much more simple. Mostly because there's only like 5 parts per side. Rear left, okay. I don't want to do the same thing I did last time, so let's get that out of the way. Shock absorber. Drum brake. And then the tire. Well, actually, I need to grab the spring first. Wait a minute. Okay. There's no side on this one. The only thing that matters on sidewise is that trail arm. Right, which would go on the left, facing this way. And yeah, I'm running a lot. My water needs are going to go really high. Now there's my toolkit. And we are ready to build, finally. Now, first piece that goes on is the trailing arm. Size is a 12mm bolt. Actually, there's 2. So, you guys enjoying your school year so far? I'm definitely not. Mostly just because it's school. Summer is way more fun. Next, we are looking for the coil springs. Dun dun dun! I'm sorry. That kind of just pops in there. There isn't. Nope. That just pops in there. And next part we're looking for is the shock absorber. Now, shut up, you bike. Personally, I don't like the shock absorber because it's complicated and annoying. And I'm sorry. I just had to sound autistic for a second. Now there's a 12mm at the top. And there are a couple 6mm at the bottom. But currently I'm holding the 12mm, so let me just get this out of the way. Oh, come on, I just had it. 2 at the bottom. That one's on. We got that now. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone. Now, if I have missed a bolt, I will go through and, like, watch it, because, you know, I gotta edit the video anyways, so I'm just gonna watch it and put in the bolt sizes and numbers and all that when I get to them. But when I get there, I am going to put, if I have missed any bolts, I will put it in the video editor, yada yada yada. This is a 14 mil. The drum brake. You just screw that right on. It's sideways. What the hell? But I will put through if I missed one, and then if I miss it there as well, then if you see any, just comment that I missed one, I guess. I am sorry if the frame rate is low. My PC is apparently made in 1947 because it cannot handle anything over 30 frame rate. So I just have to, I'm limited by what I have. Now, as it starts to turn evening, afternoon, evening, we get the final wheels on the car. Come on, come on. Dang, I was a foot away from that thing and they wanted it. Now, if I remember right, the wheels are going to need to be adjusted. That's just simple. But like I said, I'm going to do that off camera because it's very annoying. And you probably don't want to have to listen to me talk to myself like, oh, for the love of God. It's just about to finish too. Who is it? Second one in Parajarvi. We have one in Lape. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce that. Wait. Really? Wow. So like a circuit around the map is probably 15 kilometers. Shut up. Could you imagine if that's actually how it looked? But it doesn't. It looks like that. Alright. Oh, I didn't grab it. Let me get the 4-jack out of the way, because I'm going to need it again, most likely, just not right now. Alright. Now, the suspension is built, the car is ready to be engine-ified, and I am ready to stop the recording. So, thank you all for watching. This has been my episode 2 of My Summer Car. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Okay, my dryer just went off. If you like what you see, please keep watching. If you really like what you see, subscribe, because I'll be doing this. I'll be making videos until everything in this game is done, and that'll take me a while at the rate I've been going. So, yeah, I guess we'll just do that. So, if you like what you see, subscribe. This has been Flopple, and stay floppy.